Hello everybody. So today I want to talk about something a little bit different than I've ever talked about before. And I still love Disney, as you can see. As you can see. It's all over my room. It's a big part of my life and I still love the company and I love the parks and everything like that. So don't be confused by the title of this video. I'm not saying anything bad about Disney. I'm just talking about my personal life and how my life has improved since I left working for Disney. So let's just jump into it. So this week, a year ago, I put in my 2 weeks notice at Walt Disney World. And then I got sick and had to call out for the rest of my shifts. So I ended up not working really at all for my 2 weeks and I felt really bad, but I made sure that they knew I was actually sick and they were like, it's okay, we understand and everything. And I worked in food, so I literally couldn't work when I was sick. So at the time I was working part-time with quick service food and beverage. I was working in Epcot, in Future World, and my job was okay. I didn't hate it, but there were some things that just were not going so well for me. My health was really impacted and I couldn't figure out why. And I was allergic to something. I was getting hives all over my arms and it was just really bad. And I didn't know what was going on. And that's ultimately the main reason. The other reason was I did happen to get another job opportunity that paid me more. It's kind of just like a reality of the Disney cast member life. We don't get paid that much, or they don't get paid that much since I'm not one of them anymore. But I did 2 college programs before going part-time and I loved them. The college program is amazing and it's so much fun and you get to make that magic and it's temporary, but I love it and I want to recommend everyone to do a college program because I did 2 of them and I loved them. I worked in 3 different locations between the 2 of my internships. I lived in 3 different apartments. I had bunches of roommates and friends from all around the world and it was such an awesome opportunity for me and I want everyone to do it. But I just want to tell you, for myself, once I went part-time, that's when it started to get difficult. I had to work 2 part-time jobs to be able to afford the place that I was living in Orlando, in Windermere, Florida, just north of Magic Kingdom, which is a pricier side of town, but I was living with 4 other roommates. There was 5 of us girls, and that was okay, but just for me personally, working 2 jobs was really hard. And partly it was my health, partly it was because I worked 6 days a week and on Sundays I go to church, and so I never really had a day off. I never had a day to sleep in or anything like that, and I had just closed the distance with my boyfriend and that took a toll on our relationship a little bit just because we barely ever saw each other and we lived in the same town. And so we would talk and be like, why did we even close the distance and stuff like that. But anyways, for me, the big reasons that leaving Disney actually was a good thing for me was my financial state and my mental health. Because of the rashes and other things, I was having a lot of anxiety and stress and not wanting to go into work, and I would lay in bed and get so scared, or be on my way to work and be so scared about what was going to happen and how sick I was going to get and so many things. And there was other things. I would feel nauseous or I would get really bad sniffles and stuff, and I was just like, I don't know why this is happening. And I still to this day don't fully know because I got that other job, and so I never actually took care of what the issue was, because once I took myself out of that situation, those issues went away. And my financial state got better because I was working more hours and I was getting paid more. And then after that job, after after I got through that job through the holidays, it was a retail job and it got me through the holidays because it was seasonal. Then I actually got a full-time job working at a preschool, and that was so much fun. I loved it. And the main reason that I moved home was because I missed my family and there was some other family stuff going on, and that's why I moved home. But I just wanted to talk about the fact that, like, just because I left Disney doesn't mean I have anything against them, and I still love Disney so much, and I still would love to work for them someday again. I would love to do part-time or seasonal, just in a different role, not in food and beverage, and not for, like, I would love to do it for fun, to help make the magic and stuff, but I don't think I can do it to pay my bills. And I also just want to say that, like I said in the beginning, I 100% recommend the college program. It was so much fun. I made literally the best friends I've ever had. Still some of my best friends, girls that'll probably be my bridesmaids in my wedding. I met my boyfriend, and I met friends from all around the world. I had so many cool job opportunities that I would never have had without Disney, and just so many special things. I got to see so many people's faces and light up their world and light up their life and light up their vacation and just help them and make magical moments, and I would not trade that for anything. And I want everyone to have the opportunity to do that because it was so much fun and so life-changing, and it just put such an awesome perspective on life. And it also just made me really appreciate Disney and made me appreciate the magic and the vision that Walt had all those years ago and just all that stuff. So I want to tell you guys, I have no hard feelings against Disney. I chose to leave because I found a better opportunity, and that is very common, like I said, but I would love to go back to Disney sometime, and I plan to move back to Orlando eventually. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my backstory and why I quit Disney and why I left Orlando. But like I said, I still love them. So I could go on and on and on about the college program and how much I loved it, but I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. Maybe I'll talk more about it some other time. But yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!